Hello and welcome to the full moon in Pisces. We have Charlynn here and we are going to attempt to do the entire reading live.
Oh no.
And
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It's happening.
Listen, I've been putting it out there since the last time. It's gonna happen because things are shifting.
Yeah, I feel it. It's good. All right, I'm going to let you take over. We actually had an intro today with the music that played. We did all the things. And so I'm going to let you thrive. I'll be here in the background if you need me.
Okay. Why can't I have a narrator? Just kidding. All right, hi, everybody. Welcome to the full corn moon in Pisces and lunar eclipse reading. This is all about big transformation. The corn moon in Pisces during a lunar eclipse is a cosmic invitation to harvest your personal growth, release what no longer aligns with your soul, and open to a deeper intuitive insight. It's the perfect time to bridge inner depths with daily purpose, blending spiritual clarity and grounded transformation. Now, let's go back to August for a second. So we had the Lionsgate portal on 8/8. So that opens the channel to divine light and higher consciousness, activating your soul purpose and your spiritual awakening. Then you had the full moon in Aquarius, which encourages the release of limitations, embracing freedom, healing through innovation, and your truth. Then you had the 6 planets aligned. You have Mercury, which is about communication and listening. You had Venus, which is about love and relationships. You had Jupiter, which is all about love and luck and expansion. Then you have Saturn, which is your responsibility and your balance, how you're going to balance, everything in life, your spiritual. You have to go in your 3D and your 5D. Then you have Uranus, which is your limits and your innovation. And then you have Neptune, which is your spirituality and your higher self. So all those aligned this month, in August. And then you had the black moon for the new moon, which illuminates the shadow and reveals hidden truths. So that way you can heal very deeply and have your rebirth. Now this month is all about, the corn moon is all about harvesting, things for yourself and releasing what no longer serves you. So all that was getting prepped. Now you have the this full moon, and then you have the lunar eclipse, which acts as a catalyst for all this, for an emotional release and karmic clearing. So that way you can dissolve your the illusions that you have, and you can work on a deep healing and spiritual awakening. Then you have the portal on 9/9, and that's a gateway for completion and closure. So these next 2 days are going to be very, very, very emotional because we are trying to release what no longer serves us, so that way we can have that gateway open for us, okay? It's urging you to release what no longer serves you, to embrace your soul's wisdom, your soul's true path, okay? You weren't meant here to live with the bullshit. Oops, sorry. The BS. You were meant to live in love and light. You were meant to live without judgment. You were meant to live the life that you want and not to be living in lack mindset. Okay, this is your time. This is your time for spiritual growth. This is your time to release what no longer serves you, and this is your time for spiritual growth to serve and go towards your higher purpose. Okay, so questions you can ask yourself during this. Ooh, spirit's getting hot in here. Hold on, hair's going up. It's getting real now. Hair's going up. Okay, so questions you can ask yourself are: what intentions or efforts from earlier this year are you now reaching to completion or bearing fruit? Where in my life can I pause to honor the abundance I've cultivated, no matter how small? Because remember, we got to be grateful for even the little things, because it's those little steps that give great strides, right? What emotions, dreams, or inner nudges are surfacing that I can no longer ignore? I know we feel a lot of those. And how can I deepen my trust and my intuition to allow me to guide me forward? Let me see what all the questions. I had so many questions. I'm just picking through some of them. These are questions I ask myself. Where in my life do I need to stop forcing control and instead surrender to divine timing. That's a hard one. That one, I mean, you have to trust in the unknown. It's kind of like spirit showing me someone like this, and just falling back and into their arms, I guess like a rave or whatever that is. I don't know. But like, you have to trust they're gonna catch you. You just have to break that mindset of that control. Like, you need to know everything. But anyway, since the lunar eclipse is such a powerful catalyst for closing a chapter in your life and clearing away so that way new can come in, now you just need to ask yourself, what seeds of intention do you plan to plant? And that's it. So that is, oops, sorry, that was off. My phone is going off. Confirmation. I keep saying, believe in the impossible, do the work, release, release, release. I'm hearing that song. It's like, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I gotta let it show. And then on the other hand, I'm hearing you bringing on the heartbreak. Is it by Def Leppard? And I'm hearing duality. All right, I'll take this here. Yeah. Meditate and contemplate, because your emotions are running high. You're trying to release what no longer serves you, so emotions are going to be running high. You're going to feel like kind of like an invasion of the body snatches from experience, to be honest. Like, there's been times I've been on the floor, like hands and knees, crying, like, please guide me. I can't take this anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. I give up. I don't want to do this anymore. And then in the next breath, I'm like, nope, it's just a human experience. I can do this. Just let me feel it, release it, and move forward. Okay? You need to meditate and contemplate. Sit with your soul. Get out of that ego and sit with your soul. I've had so many obstacles in my life that have led me to where I am today. And everything that led me to here today has led me to heal inner wounds, face my demons, absorb my shadows. I was able to finally see myself for who I was meant to be and show the world the real me and not be afraid of it. All the crying, all the obstacles, everything, it's all led me to where I am today. And it made me, now when I reflect, I realize why it happened. I didn't understand it at the time, like my father passing away. My father first passed away in 2009. I was beside myself. Like, and my son had went to Catholic school at the time. I had lost my faith in God. Even the sisters would try and talk to me and said, I don't want to go to mass. I don't care. How could God take my father from me? And then, 5 years later, take my mother from me. I don't understand why. And I was so angry. And, then I would start smelling his cologne, or, my mom always used to make chocolate chip cookies and banana bread, and I'd smell that, or I'd start seeing different signs from them, and then I started feeling comfort. And then after I got rid of the grief, because I realized all that grief was holding me back, like that grief made the veil so thick that I couldn't see on the other side. So then my father ended up coming to me in a dream and telling me about like our family and our family's gifts and what I have within me. And had he not passed away, I never would be who I am. I don't know why I brought that up. Someone needed to hear it. Yeah. Show the world the real you. Adjustments are required. Yeah. The adjustments are you getting out of your comfort zone. All right, anything else from this tech spirit? Thank you. You are good enough. Get rid of those self-limiting thoughts. You are the only one who is holding yourself back from showing the self, from showing the real you. Okay? You are good enough. I'm hearing some of you have a really hard time trusting. And that's why you have a hard time releasing that control. Because you feel like that's the only way that you can survive. For some of you, I feel like this has been since childhood that has created the way you see relationships and the way you are in relationships, with any relationships of people around you. This is something that you need to release in order to move forward. Spirit saying you have all this trust in people that have done you wrong, and you have a hard time releasing that. But you have us, who has always had good intentions for you and are help guiding you, and yet you don't want to trust us. Think about that. They said we've always had your back, even though you think we haven't, because there's things in life that you went through that you didn't like, but they happened for a reason, to help you. Open your mind, connect to the divine within. Yeah. If you connect, you will understand why things happen. You gotta switch your perspective and connect. Something else that's coming through, I'm feeling like deep-seated root, how can I put this? Like deep-seated wounds that you sat there and said, I released that, but you really haven't, because you still have an emotion attached to it. So if you have an emotion attached to it, you haven't truly released it. And only when you release it is when you will move forward. Break away. Go towards your true path. Live your life. It's your life to live. Stop living everybody else's life. Right. Last shuffle. Thank you. Break away, grow, and expand with life. And be patient. Take time to connect with your inner compass. Yes, meditate, contemplate what you truly want. Once you get out of the chaos around you, you'll actually sit with yourself and figure out what it is that you truly, truly want. Because your head, and some of you are still, even though you're like, I'm releasing. And some of you, there's some things that, there's some things you're like, yeah, I know I need to release this, but I'm not going to. But I need to for my own good. As a train's going by. But you're just having a really hard time releasing it. Huh. Okay. Right. Yeah. Embrace life. Be true to your authentic self. Let go. Adapt and flow with ease. Spirit's like, you really need... All right. Spirit's I think they're going to be getting fresh. They're like, you really, like, they've been giving you the nudges. They've been giving you the signs. They're like, we don't know, like, we want you to release what you need to release. Like, you don't understand how much of a blessing this will be once you release it. It's like you'll feel like a weight's been lifted off your shoulders, but not only that, like alive. Like I feel like once you release this, like my whole energy just like shifted completely from feeling sunk and heavy to light and airy. As long as you release this, the Spirit isn't getting into detail because it's specific for whoever it resonates with. But the same applies. You need to release it in order to catapult. Move forward. I heard catapult. To catapult forward. Like they want this for you. Like think about it. We had four astronomical events in August. And then we have the 2 so far, we have the 2 in this month. That's huge transformation. This is why they're pushing you so hard. This is why excuse me. This is why it's getting so hard, because when you're ready to finally take that leap, your ego is like, you are not doing that. And then you end up reverting back. That's when you have to have the courage to make that final push and be like, no. Because you know what? As soon as you think about it and as soon as you put that first step forward, you've already gone over the hurdle. You can do this. Trust me, I've been through hell and back. And some of my things not once but twice because I didn't learn or listen the first time. So the same cycle happened, and I listened, and I learned, and then my life shifted. Like, everything happens for a reason. Like, everything. Like, I've had more obstacles in a lifetime and I'm 46 years old, than one person should have in a lifetime. You know, you gotta release. They want you to move forward. Like, this is it. Like, have the faith. Take the leap. You know, you want your life to unfold the way you want it to. The only one who can change it is you. The only one who's holding it back is you. And you know what? That resonates with me too. Because everyone who knows me knows that tech is not my forte. I am not tech savvy at all. And I'm trying to do better on social media. I'm more of a hermit mode because I'm an empath. So, you know, I'm trying to and I'm very afraid of technology. But I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. See, at least I'm trying. So now that they see that I'm trying, things have actually been speeding up for me. Before, when I was just talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, and I didn't try to do anything to fix it. I just kept complaining about it. Nothing really shifted. Now that when I actually started putting the work in, now things are shifting for me. Sometimes I forget too, I got to do the work. Yeah. Your life is unfolding. Your journey is unfolding. Reflect. And do honest work. No judgment. Do not judge yourself, okay? When you have time to reflect. Actually, Spirit said no. When you don't have to, you are going to reflect. Because they want you to reflect. But they don't want you to have judgment because these things happen to you, or you were this person, or whatever, how you were. It was for a reason, because it was to teach you something. So that's where forgiveness comes in too. I felt earlier in the reading, I felt about forgiveness too. Like, you need to forgive yourself. Like, there's no need to forgive yourself for these things because you needed to go through these things. They happen for a reason. And you're listening. So what is there really to forgive? Nothing. Yeah, freedom. You want your road to freedom? Release what no longer serves you. Yeah. Saving face. You may need to grin and bear it for a little while, like while you're releasing what no longer serves you, you know? But do the work. Spirit's like, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You know, those dreams that you want, those ideas that you have, they're all coming true. It just depends on when you want them to come true. Your thoughts, your actions, your words create your reality. You've done so much work and continue to do so much work on the inside. And we applaud you for that. Now it's time to work on your outer world. matching that inner with the outer. Take that mask off. This is the year of transition. We need you more than ever. This is why we are tougher on some more than most, on more than others. That's why some people's lessons are harder than others. So you can be a mirror for other people. Yeah. Short term. Whatever you're doing now is short term. As long as you put the work in, you go towards your true path, you'll get your reward. I'm seeing a boat. I'm seeing a torch. Remember, everybody's going through these transitions. Make sure you ground. Make sure you clear. Do all that self-love stuff. Give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. Yeah. Make time to play. Have fun and be free. Yeah. Self-love. Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like, there's nothing to forgive. Nothing. And you could use some self-care time right now. Schedule it in. Yes. You need that time. Especially the empaths with this transition into the new, the 5D. Oh my goodness, I keep feeling like I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Confirmation. But now that we're going to be going into the new earth, and we are in the new earth, and we're shifting, and we continue to shift, like, Spirit's like, now's the time that you really need to ground, because your energy is going to feel off. You know, you might get symptoms. You might feel body aches. You might have nasal congestion. You might have upset stomachs. You might have nausea. You might have different foods just don't taste right to you anymore. Headaches, leg cramps. What else are they showing me? Oh, okay. And back pain. So within that self-care also is rest. So this is when, you know, self-care also includes rest. So, you know, how we're all excited, we're go, 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 we're doing all this inner work, and, you know, we feel like we're accomplishing stuff and we're doing really great, you know, it's awesome. But we also need to have our downtime too. And it's actually rest. Not rest like I'm going to sit on the couch and actually do work and watch TV. Like, no, you're actually going to put the work away and you're actually going to sit down and watch TV, like watch a movie or enjoy yourself and do what you want to do. You need to balance. Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. Yeah, balance. $21.31. Stop caring about what they think. This is your life, so love it and live it. Live your life. Okay. No one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. Everyone's on different journeys. All in their own divine time. So, well, I'll take these. These three fell on the floor because they said, "Okay, we're done yelling at you. We're gonna shift gears now." So, the three that fell was body work. Your life purpose involves body work, so it's just massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, and exercise training. Yes, energy healing. Remember I said, like, you're all here to raise the vibration. You are protected while you change your career. See, they said you are protected. They are confirming this with the card. They want to see. They said, see it. We are protecting you. So get out of that comfort zone and learn to trust. Stop controlling. Because you are on the right path. I'm sorry, Spirit can get really fresh. They said, don't say sorry for us. I said, well, yes, I am going to say sorry for you because I'm not rude. And then they all went. Okay, what else do we need to know? Anything else from the stick, Spirit? Oh, okay. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Whew. I think it disappeared. Oh, nope. Got him. Okay. 3 of them fell. Okay. Okay. They said not to take those. So, okay. Okay. So, the answer you have seeks involves going back to school or going to school. And that doesn't necessarily mean school. That can mean, you know, a course or a program or anything that's actually going to teach you what you need to learn. Energy healing. Your natural healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Again, confirmation. And sensitivity. You are becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Again, those are my empaths. Those energy healers. That's why, you know, I feel like diets are going to be changing because you're highly sensitive. Like, as the Earth's vibration changes, we change. As we go through and we purge stuff, our bodies change. Not just like our emotions and everything, like everything changes. Our DNA, everything changes. So you're going to be sensitive to certain things. As you know, as we all purge. Yeah. Options. Consider career possibilities that are open to you. What do you want to do? What does your soul want you to do? You have a lot of different options because you have so many talents. The choice is yours. Once everything is released, and all right, let me go back a little bit. I feel like a lot of you like, I don't know what I need to release. Like, I've already released. I don't know what I need to release. You know, I feel okay. My life's okay. You know what? Sometimes we don't know what we need to release because it's buried so deep in us. Where sometimes we're like, yeah, we're okay with it. But really you're not okay with it. But you say you're okay with it because you want to be okay with it. That's when you sit there in silence or anywhere that is very relaxing to you and comforting to you, and ask Spirit, please help me release what I need to release, because I'm having a hard time doing it. Talk to them. This is why they're pushing. This is why so many things are coming to the surface now. Things that you haven't even thought of in years. I'm hearing like 4 or 5 years for something specific, like 4 or 5 years, which is like, this is for someone specific. That is like, dare I say, like eating away at your soul, because you just can't get past it. And you thought you did, and then all of a sudden it's starting to come up again because you truly haven't released it. Spirit wants you to release so that way you can have all the good that's coming in. You know, bear your fruit. Live your life. Get everything that you want. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Get the clarity that you need to move forward. Release what's blocking you so that way you can get the clarity that you need to reap your rewards and move forward to the life that you want. Right track. You're going in the right direction, so keep moving forward. Again, right path. Winds of fortune. Allow the winds of fortune to guide you in the sailing maneuvers through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. I just literally got done saying that. Confirmation. Spirit's like they're pushing you so that way you can move forward. Growth happens out of your comfort zone. And some of you, I feel like, maybe energy healing wouldn't be a bad idea. Reiki, energy healing, past life healing. I'm feeling like some of you, this stems like from a past life, this control. And then others, I just feel like in order to really help you move forward, energy work would be very beneficial for you. Hidden keys, putting things together piece by piece to reveal the bigger picture. Yes. So readings, energy work, research, whatever you need to do to enlighten, to spiritually awaken, to go on your true path. Put the puzzle pieces together, piece by piece. Enjoy the journey. I wish I knew about energy healing and Reiki when I was going through my dark night of the soul. I'm not going to lie. I had to do it the hard way. But now, because of everything that I've gone through, I'm able to help people that have gone through the same stuff that I've been through. A planning phase. Take a step back and plan necessary steps to move forward so you can turn your goals into reality. Yes. Do your work. Then you sit there and like we were saying, like Spirit was saying earlier, like you do your work, then you reflect, you see what you truly want, put everything together so it goes in motion. They want you to, so that way it goes in motion, not like you start doing the work, then it goes stagnant, and then you start up again, and then it goes stagnant. Like they want it, like they're like, this is it. Like they want you to get going and bypass that stagnant. And they're showing me like a ship like full speed ahead. Like, let's go. 21:43 on the timer. I mean on the clock. Emerging dawn. Trust every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. Wow. If that isn't confirmation for anybody, I don't know what would be. That right there says it all. I don't even need to do this reading. That card just says it all. I'm just kidding. I'm going to finish the reading. Seek truth. Embrace clarity. And reveal... Embrace clarity as revelations unfold. Keep an open mind for the answers illuminate on the path to understanding. You will get clarity, but you got to release because that stuff that you need to release is holding space. Holding space and taking up your energy. So why keep it there? Yeah, commitment. Commit to this next stage of your life development, and there will be promise fulfilled in some form. Do the work. You will get the rewards in some way or another. Commit this time. Don't keep, going into that, I'm going to do this in stagnation mode. Commit to it this time. Wish granted, the outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it will be just what you need. And that's where Spirit is ending it. They wanted me to get my dream cards. Your wishes are granted. All you need to do is do the work. And if you need help finding out what that work is, reach out to me. I'll help you. You need to find out what your blocks are. I'll help. That's what I do. I realign souls, in the short sense. All right, Spirit. What is your ending cards? Okay. Spirit is ending with... Let's see. Why am I seeing these? So Spirit is ending with, don't force things to happen when you want them to happen. Let things unfold when you and the world are ready for them. Be patient. This moment is the foundation for all future moments. Open your mind and receive each moment as a new and exciting possibilities. And with the affirmation, my drive and ambition allow me to achieve my goals. Spirit said, now we are open to questions.
Thank you so much, Charlynn. I mean, seriously, every single time it's so spot on. It just gives me the giggles. We have a watch party in the living room, and I can hear everyone when you're talking about them.
There's some more stuff I wanted to say for certain people, but I didn't want to know. I certain energies. But
yeah, I get it.
They can reach out. They know who they are.
I love it. Oh God, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm so happy that this actually got to go through, and it was smooth and seamless for the first time in a really long time. So thank you so much.
Confirmations. We're on a new path. Yes. We're on transition. We're on our path. It was meant to be.
I love you so much. Thank you so much for everything. All right, we'll see you.
All right, have a great night.
Mwah. You too. Mwah.
Bye.